Still trying to make it, booty butt naked, and nobody can take it. Welcome, people. Is Nano the Puerto Rican blazing up? Yes, and today is March 12th, I think. Yes, today is March 12th, 2024. It's about to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just ran 2 miles, y'all, and a bitch is tired. I've worked 8 days straight. However, work is so quiet. To me, it's really not that heavy of a work. Wasn't that busy last night, even though I got out of there at 12 o'clock. Close to 12, by 11:30. But I need the money, honey. Even though I ain't making shit there. The tips wasn't shit. But I'm at my 8th day. When you make it to 11 days at my job, you are time and a half. So Saturday I will be at time and a half, which is close to $17 an hour plus tips. So I'm looking forward to that. Excuse me. I was reading about the Ohio minimum wage. There's a campaign to push it to $15 an hour if you're a server. And restaurants are talking about they're going to go out of business if they do that, or they're going to switch to a counter type situation where there's no servers, no food runners, and no bussers, because restaurants won't be able to afford that. That's why they pay you $5.25 now. Most servers, that is the wage for servers here, or tipped employees, $5.25. But our job pays $11.25. Thank you for that. However, if the volume is not at your job, then the 11 just cancels out, because we're busing at and food running at 2 restaurants, and we're taking the food upstairs to the room. So you're doing 3 jobs every time you come in there. And in addition, whatever the server tells you to do, whatever the manager tells you to do, you have to do it too. So that means inventory, cleaning walls, cleaning baseboards, all that shit. Sometimes I leave it there just to see how long it'll take somebody else to do it. Right now, there's a stain on the wall. We have this white wallpaper. It's very pretty. And there's a big coffee stain on it. And I cleaned the walls about, I'd say 3 weeks ago. So I know that wasn't there. And it's still there from 3 weeks ago. So that means that nobody else takes the zip, which is a cleaner, to go clean the walls. I'm gonna clean it today because I can't take it. And I feel like if you can see it, then the guests can see it. So I try to pick up shit and wipe down the banquettes. Some people don't wipe down the banquettes. And I try to keep it clear so that the guest sees that it's clean. You want to eat it in a clean place. But some people don't care, honey. They'll eat at a filthy ass place because the food is good. But you can get sick at places like that, honey, that don't wash the dishes right. They don't wipe down surfaces. People can get sick. A lot of people get sick at restaurants because, especially at places like ours, where people are coming in from all over the world. One girl still wears the mask at work. She's like the only one out of all the workers that still wears her mask. everybody else. We're over the COVID shit. But we still work like we're in the COVID. Everything delivered to your room is in a bag. Plasticware. It used to be a card and plates and silverware, but not no more. So you have to be clean at a restaurant, honey. And I hope that shit goes up to $15 an hour. That'll be amazing. I don't know how many restaurants are going to be left though for $15 an hour. Even though these restaurants makes the last restaurant I worked at, well, a restaurant that I worked at for like 14 years, their daily intake sometimes was $25,000. Yeah, they had an event where they were selling plates for $1,000. It was for President Trump's campaign, and it was at that millionaire's house from Victoria's Secret. I forgot his name, something with a W, Rexler or something like that. $1,000 a plate, and people were paying that shit like nothing, honey. Yeah. So there is money in the restaurants. They can't afford it sometimes, some restaurants. But now you got these people that take advantage of restaurants and they call off whenever they want. And they do whatever the fuck they want at the job, and they're not getting the production out the people anymore. People not willing to do the next step, do the correct step. They just want to get through the shift and get the fuck out of there. But they still want the money. That's good at a factory or something like that, but at a restaurant, you have to pay attention to the guests. Because if the guests ain't happy, then your tips ain't coming, honey. If the guests ain't happy, people ain't coming back because they writing terrible reviews. Our reviews are terrible. And they deserve it, honey, because the food looks terrible. People say some of the stuff is good. It is good if they execute it right. But if you got people that don't want to be there and don't care when they cook, then the food is going to come out wrong. And the food was very wrong last night. There was stuff on the dishes that's not supposed to go on there. And I'm just a server assistant, so I'm not, but I'm at the expo line, and I'm supposed to tell them at the line what's wrong on the plate. This is this, this is that. However, when you do that, it's such an attitude, and they don't want to do it, or they go slow as fuck. There's people waiting 30 minutes for a salad, y'all. A salad. No protein and nothing on it. 30 minutes. You can't make people wait 30 minutes for a salad. They're going to get up and get the fuck somewhere else. They never going to come back, definitely that. So that's the part that people are missing, retention. You need guest retention. You need people to come back. You need people to say good things. And people say, I don't give a fuck. I still make my money. Well, them motherfuckers ain't coming back. And that's why you have nights where we had 10 tables. We're not open on Mondays, but we opened yesterday and we had 10 tables. We made something, but you don't want to open and have 10 tables. You want to open and have 100. It's terrible, y'all, to drive half hour and make nothing. Plus, you got to pay to park. Yesterday, my parking was only $1 something, but still, I am paying to park to go to work. Some people pay 10. Fuck that. I park at a meter even though it's kind of scary at night leaving, but I don't give a fuck. I've been working downtown since I was 16 years old. On and off. So a lot of faces have changed, but a lot of people still down there from when I was young, going to college down there, working down there at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. By the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm at the Coast Guard Club. So, yeah, you have to watch your back when you down there, because Cleveland known for stealing your Jordans, stealing your coat. They like to do that shit. In 2024. So, let me know what y'all think about $15 an hour for servers, bussers, food runners. You think it's a good campaign, or you want to stay at the $5.25 and earn the tips? Because some people say at $15 an hour, people don't tip because they know you're making $15 an hour. So, in places like Spain, they make like $20 an hour as a server, so they don't get tips. It's different here. You get paid nothing here. And some people think you make $20 an hour when you work at a high class place, upscale place. They think you make $50 an hour without tips. No, it's $5.25. So y'all need to tip y'all server 20% every time y'all go out. Some people don't even know that part. It's 20%, not $5 for 100. Not because they didn't go fast enough, your food didn't come fast enough. If it's whatever is on the price, you have to get 20% of your bill. That is what goes to the server, because the hourly wage gets canceled out with taxes. Our checks are like $100 for 2 weeks because all that goes to taxes. So some people need to understand how to tip. Especially your Puerto Ricans and your blacks need to learn how to tip at a restaurant. We didn't go. My father didn't teach us. My father didn't teach us how to tip. He was a Puerto Rican tipper, honey. $10 on 100. Because he didn't understand the concept either. And going out for us was the Ponderosa or Pizza Hut or Chi-Chi's. If y'all remember what the fuck Chi-Chi was. I don't know if Chi-Chi's was nationwide. I know Chi-Chi's was here in Ohio. And that was going out for us. And it was like every 2 weeks only, because that's when my dad got paid. But my dad was making $15 an hour back in 1980. So, and he was on salary. So he had money, honey. He was just out here fucking them hoes. And tricking on them hoes. That's another story. Yes, my dad was a pastor at it. Out here tricking on them hoes. His own apartment, going out with these hoes. But I'm going to tell y'all that in another video. Well, today is March 12th, 2024. Nanopuertorican, I got to go to work. I got to be at work at 6 o'clock, y'all. Ain't that a fucked up time? 6 o'clock at night. All right, y'all. I got to make this money. Still trying to make it booty butt naked, and nobody can take it. It's Nano the Puerto Rican. See y'all.